There we go. That should work out. They're all cute and waiting. Okay, the bleeps and bloops have finished. I am free, man. Still don't have enough solar panels, really. I really thought we would have had enough solar panels for that. They did bring a ton. We get some pipes that are longer, maybe. Stop every 2.5 feet because it's another rock. Okay, and then we go northwards, upwards, whichever. Somehow doubt this tiny plant has a magnetic pole. It has any poles. Okay. Nope, that's still not connected up. And this should be good enough. That's got to be good enough. We have 7 poles left. Or 7 pipes. Why do we have 7 pipes? That doesn't seem right. Odd number of pipes. Okay. For our vulcanite, we need both water and petroleum gas. But in order to do that, we need sulfur to make enriched vulcanite. And enriched vulcanite, of course, needs enriched vulcanite. I think I have to pick up all of these. As sad as I am to say. That's a lot of beeping. That's a lot of beeping. Inventory's full. Oh my god, why are the trains exploding? What is happening? Oh. The bugs. Hey, you know, at least the turrets are still there. They really want to go for the train tracks. Where all, there's another wave coming. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Where did they even come from? Yeah, there's no pollution over there. Why in the world are they angry? From the artillery? Oh, there's another nest somewhere. And those were some angry bugs. Shame this stuff doesn't stack at all. It just fills your inventory up so quickly. Yep, there goes. Inventory full again. I don't know if I want to pick up the stuff I just left on the ground. I suppose I could. I just don't think I want to. I'm leaving more vulcanite. There's just so much vulcanite. Guess I could put some of this rocket fuel up. I don't need to carry all of it. I am. I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I agree. Burn the forest down. Pollute the water. Murder everyone. It's the only correct and morally good thing to do. Let's yoink it up a little bit. Tiny bit of yoinking. Inventory full? Inventory's kind of full, yeah. See, I want to think... this is where sulfur's going to happen. And I'll probably... Petroleum will have... I think this entire area needs to be revamped. Don't put more here. Okay, that's finally all cleared out. So we're gonna need crushers, pulverizers, all kinds of stuff. Pulverizer. Oh, these ones must be injured. No? Wait, aren't they both pulverizers? These injured? Why don't they stack? They only stack to 5? That's a very weird thing to stack to. Everything else stacks to 50. Little tiny bit of rock smashing. Okay, so we want... Let's go ahead and make some sulfur. Let me make as much sulfur as we need. I need to make regular. I know the robots are dying. Oh, and the Dragoon died. Oh no, everyone's dying. I can't even be blamed for this one. I'm not even there. I have to see. I have to see what's at. It's still this. It's still this little section. Yo, that's a lot of spitters. Oh, did you crash the tank into the core seam? That would do it. So you better be careful. Those guns don't have too much ammo left in them. Good old-fashioned core seam. Love crashing into that thing. Nothing makes my day like a core seam. If you need, there should be right below the Cryonite rocket is the war chest. It has a backup power armor with a jetpack in it, plus machine gun and a rocket and some grenades and some walls and med packs. If you just want to go directly back to your corpse, it's got the stuff to. It's got armor and whatnot. It should be just enough to, like, it's not great stuff, but it should be enough to get you back where you were. You'll have to find some green. I don't think there's any green ammo in there, though. You might have to grab some from somewhere else. But having a spare jetpack really is the what you want. Okay, we want to do this to here, and then this to here, and this is just for beautiful, beautiful water. And a chest, and of course, these. It's working. I have to go get some ice water because my stuff is thirsty. They're thirsty boys. Okay, it's water, ice, whatever. Same difference. That in. Okay, sulfur production online. How much sulfur I need? I don't know. It's gonna make a bunch. Won't make too much, but it'll make a bunch. Okay, then we want just a giant line of pulverizers that will pulverize everything. Uranium shells? Hey, do we have the option for uranium shells? Oh yeah, we do have uranium. We don't have uranium mortar rounds, but we have uranium cannon shells. That's a lot of beeping. I like it. They're still after the railroad. Okay, let's just do it here. I just put all of them in a row. And these are going to crush vulcanite. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. So this all crushes vulcanite. That's going to give me rocks. Like, probably not a lot of rocks. 25% stone. That's fine. Then enriched vulcanite and crushed vulcanite. I only have 10 filter inserters. Really? Where did they all go? I can only make 12. So I need to go get some regular circuits. Of all things to be out of, regular circuits. I'll probably have the rocks go make a landfill factory. We don't even need landfill here. It's just... It takes like 50 rocks to make one landfill, so it'll take 100 years to fill up a single, like, container. Just grab all this stuff. I'm so glad we made, or I made, this tiny mall here. You never know when you need all kinds of dumb things. I'm just using. Yeah, I didn't have very much in terms of inserters, so everything is a stack inserter. It's fine. Amount of copper plating. Okay, that should have me sorted for inserters. Actually, didn't I have a box of purple inserters down here? Oh no, I do. I do have a box of purple inserters. I could have just grabbed those. No, I probably should grab those. I'm gonna need the hot amount of them. Good amount of them. Because we're gonna deal with a lot of things that produce a lot of weird stuff. Everything in this recipe chain makes multiple things. It makes stone, crushed vulcanite, and sometimes enriched. This makes crushed vulcanite and guaranteed enriched. I have to find out what our ratios for this is, but that's going to be a nightmare and a half. I'm sure. Okay, we're going to put this here, and then... this will probably just deal with the stone. I'm trying to think of how to make it so this isn't gonna clog at some point. The issue is having too much enriched vulcanite. Maybe I won't have to worry about that. We'll get to that when we get to that. Posture check from the old cloud. It's probably relevant. I want to check your spines. Make sure they're not, you know, shaped like a worm. Well, it could be a worm, just so long as it's a worm that's not moving and in a straight line. That would help out a little bit. Okay, this is going to be rocks. And all these rocks are going to come over here to, like, right here. And I'm going to make them into landfill. And it's going to take 9 billion years to make one single landfill, so I shouldn't have to worry. If I put this box here, I will literally never have to worry about this. I guess maybe in a couple decades. You know, this feels like it's probably pretty inefficient. What if I do this one instead? What if I make it a little earlier so I'm not just spinning all these belts to do nothing? So that should deal with the rocks, and rocks don't come back at any point, right? Sand shows up. That had to deal with sand at some point. And this makes steam. I don't know what I'm gonna do with steam. But whatever, sure. Okay, those are all plugged in. Steam back into water and a chemical plant. Oh, that's true. I could do that. I forgot you could do that. I just link it back in. Okay, so this will make... That'll deal with the rocks. Then we have to take the vulcanite and the enriched vulcanite. Do we even need to worry about the enriched vulcanite? I guess I still have to do something with it. I can't just, like, cause it to disappear. So now I need to make in a centrifuge, which I have 5 of. I need concrete for more centrifuges. I don't have that much concrete. At least it's symmetrical. It could be worse. It could be non-symmetrical. And then these are going to go underground. Again, don't look at this. This is this is awful. Resource wasting. 800 other words. But it's what we're currently going with. And it might work out. Okay, so these are all going to go to the same little area. Just how fast do these build in together? Let's get some splitters because we don't want to split anything, but we want to combine things. We want to combine these two together. These two get together. These two together. If I only had one more pulverizer, just to even it out. I mean, I guess I should. It's gonna take a little bit to build, though. I want these to be lower. There's no reason to have them. Again, trying not to waste belts too much. And that goes to here, and then we'll do the same thing here. And this connects into another splitter. Again, this might not have nearly as much output as I think it's going to have, but it might. And if it does, come on. I mean, I can't connect these. The perfect angle. So I'm doing this. It's fine, it works. I guess I don't need an underground for that. And then we have one here. These connect to here. Actually, may want this to go. You know what? I could just do. If I connect it to like here, it's the same thing, right? Thereabout. that all of them connected? I think that's all of them connected, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, into 4, into 2. Then, of course, these all meet together to combine into just the one. Perfect. Also, this does need to be moved as well, because it's in the way. Okay, so this should get us all of the crushed and enriched. Let's just work with 4, I think. I know I have 5 of them, but let's work with 4. Because theoretically, we want to have like 1,000,000 of these vulcanite blocks coming out a second. Because I could make something tiny, but it needs to be scalable. So it needs to be moved, or it has room to do stuff. I have 900 stone on me. Do not need 900 stone. Okay, so you are going to make enriched vulcanite, which you need sulfur, crushed vulcanite, and enriched vulcanite to make. I'm trying to think, which do we want to prioritize? Enriched vulcanite from this, because this makes enriched vulcanite. It's enriched vulcanite to make enriched vulcanite. Theoretically, you want to prioritize this, like the output of this back into itself, to ensure that this never gets clogged. I would think, but the issue is what if... See, I'm worried that... Let's say I feed this back in this way, and this doesn't need as much enriched vulcanite, and this somehow gets clogged with enriched vulcanite. And if this gets clogged with enriched vulcanite, then no crushed vulcanite shows up, and then this also stops working. So both of them stop working. Granted, this vulcanite also just doesn't produce all that much. I think so long as I prioritize the vulcanite from this both ways, that's probably fine. So we're gonna do output priority to the left is going to be crushed vulcanite. So all the crushed will come this way, and all of the enriched comes this way. And each of these make 3 crushed vulcanite a second. So this is probably like not gonna be... I might need to make... 1 might not be good enough. I might be making way too much crushed vulcanite to process with just the 1 belt. This might be closer. And you also have to pump sulfur in here. I'm not worried about the sulfur though. I can just put sulfur in there right now. So it takes 10 crushed and 1 enriched to make 4 enriched and 4 crushed. Then those go on to make vulcanite blocks inside of an industrial furnace, of which I have 0. You're going to need some circuitry. Okay, that'll make me... say let's make 3. I don't know how much fuel I'm going to need. But I'll make us a handful. But this 1 crushed vulcanite and 2 enriched vulcanite to make 1 vulcanite block. So if I have 2 centrifuges running, that pays for the enriched vulcanite 4 times over. Wait, no, one of these by itself can pay for one of these. Did I do anything else with the crushed vulcanite? I guess I can keep using crushed vulcanite. I just feel like there's gonna be jams everywhere. This is eventually gonna come into this and make these blocks. So if I have one of these, I'm going to have 4 enriched vulcanite, 4 crushed vulcanite. 4 crushed, I only need 1 crushed vulcanite for this. So every power plant makes the equivalent of 2 vulcanite blocks, but an extra 3 crushed vulcanite. So if I want to be making like 4 of these blocks a second, how long does this actually take to make? Probably 435 years? 1 second. So I want to make 4 a second, which doesn't sound like the most outlandish thing ever. I need to have 2 of these running, right? That's not too bad. Only 2 of those. And if 2 of those are running, the 5th one can then supply to the other 4. Maybe that's what we do. And that's why I have exactly 5 of them. I'm gonna need to build 1 more of these things, though. So many beeps. Oh, that is a lot of beeps. Yeah, yep. They got angry up there. Oh no, our regular ammo won't stop them. Hey, you still got some laser turrets up there, though. Oh, that's not even... Okay, that's not too bad. For a second, I thought it was up here. I was like, I thought it was this power grid. It's this one. That's not too bad. There's more coming. They are really angry. I guess we are poking into their domain now. Everyone's just so angry. Oh, use the artillery. That's why. I like our rainbow of bugs here, though. The beautiful rainbow of death. Alright, that's... Oh, nope, get me out of there. That's probably fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. I say it's fine, and then he dies. Okay, I'm gonna clear out a little area. Then I'm gonna make a line of centrifuge. Centrifugi? Whatever. And these will all produce enriched vulcanites. And sand, of course. You can't forget the sand that comes out of this stuff. But it's mostly enriched vulcanites. And these will all go... So I think I'm going to have an issue with just too much crushed vulcanite. What am I going to do with the crushed vulcanite? I guess feed back into this stuff. Okay, then over here, because I theoretically want this to be like 8 of them at some point. This one has output priority to the left for sand. And this will go to our glass factory. Where did all the... I guess all those boxes went to my vulcanite nonsense. I'll go to the glass factory. And then we want to have a bunch of these set out. So probably remove all this. And we could still go in that spooky cave. I need to figure out what's in that spooky cave at some point. It's just I don't want to die. I got this weird thing where I dislike dying. No, it's very odd. Okay, we'll have water come in. I'll probably have it come in similar to this. Like, nope, get pipe out of the way. And then do it again, and we'll just, this is how the factories will go. Perfect. Petroleum needs to come in as well. Oh wait, those are the wrong directions. Okay, so water's coming in, it has to come in. We also need both kinds of vulcanite in here. I'll do that. I guess. But I have it come from the top. That way I can just have the vulcanite come through here. And then what we do is output priority right for crushed vulcanite. And that'll swing back around somewhere. And then that means that the enriched vulcanite will just sit here at the end of the belt. It just needs water and petroleum. And then out from this, because we can just use red, it'll make our beautiful cubes. Probably how to do this. And I'll go straight down to the rockets. We just need petroleum up here. We gotta get rid of the steam as well. And petroleum's gonna have to go way down here. Through the barrel fields. The rock crags. All the terrible places for which I must venture. Might have to do this pipe at some point. But it works here for now. So where in the world's the rest of the petroleum at? It's down here. Make this up. I think we're getting fairly close. I mean, sure, it's mostly, you know, step 1, step 2, question marks, profit at the moment, but it's gonna happen at some point. I want the steam to go into I think it has to go into a chemical plant to condense back down into water. Yeah, a chemical plant. And we'll throw a chemical plant right here so that how much this makes, how much steam? This makes 4 steam, and 4 steam makes like nowhere near enough water, surely. It's like 1 steam to 1 water, but you lose 1, and this needs 5 water. So yeah, this is definitely not a feedback loop. So it's just going to be part of the solution. And I don't think there's a way to make it prioritize this. I guess you need like a valve, maybe? Do I have a valve? I don't have a valve of any sort, I don't think. I think there's some way you can limit what goes through pipes. But I couldn't tell you what that is. And then this just needs to be connected to steam, but I'm going to need a couple more pipes to actually do that. And we'll just do something like so. We don't need any more of these. Okay, when hooked up, this theoretically will work for a little while. I mean, this is still going to be an issue just because it doesn't... It does... Well, you know what? It would still work. It's going to produce so little. We have two sets of pipes coming through here, I guess. Maybe not. It'll be fine for now. We'll figure something out later. You do have to connect this up to water. I just had to follow these dumb pipes back down. Main issue is I have to walk 400 million light years if I want to go get more regular pipes. I don't particularly want to do that. Wait, is this? I think I need... Right, it's one of these to two of these. I need 4 more of these, technically. Can I make 4 more industrial furnaces? No, I'm out of concrete. And also red circuits, apparently, and electric... electric furnaces. Can I just not... Surely I have some electric furnaces around here somewhere. Surely. Yeah, see, I got plenty. Still need that concrete, but... Plenty. Right, because each of these accounts for 2. So I'm also gonna have to do the pipe nightmare again. Ugh. Queue a bunch of those extra. Okay, so sulfur comes into here. We need to combine sulfur crushed vulcanite and enriched vulcanite, which means we're gonna definitely have to do something akin to this. Unfortunately. We can do it, we can do it. If I keep telling myself we can do it, we can do it. So this needs 10 crushed vulcanite. And the vulcanite we get from this is not going to be enough. It only produces 4. So I think we need to have, at some point, like a splitter like this that takes input priority from the right for crushed vulcanite. I mean, I guess it doesn't even need to be filtered. No output priority. Just input priority from the right. Because this thing is gonna produce that in sand. I gotta deal with the sand too, don't I? I guess again I could I could do this output priority left for sand. Actually, it really should be right for sand. So I can just have it connect up to the sand fields from up here. I went under the rocks. Nice, but not something I really need. There we go. So both of those combined into sand land. So that should take care of the sand. These are you're gonna need crushed vulcanite here as well. Like a lot more crushed vulcanite. They're not gonna be sorted on left or right at all, are they? Because you really want the crushed vulcanite. I think what we do is we come here, do this. We're gonna say output priority left for crushed. No, we want left to be enriched. And then we do this to ensure that enriched is always on the top. That way we always have enriched vulcanite not stacked up somewhere that is blocking us. And then that extra crushed from here needs to probably feed back into here. Because these things only need one crushed. You know, I'll send extra crushed this way, but it only needs one crushed, and the rest of that crushed can loop back around. So we don't want to loop it just here yet either, because we do want to put 4 more of these things. I'll make sure we have just all of the vulcanite at all the time. Okay, something like that. Shame it doesn't rotate when you copy it. Okay, those are rotated right. Connect the water pipes up. Connect the steam and the petroleum pipes up. Now, do we have enough to actually connect them all? I think so. Oop, too close. Okay, so that's all connected up. Don't worry about it. Just ignore the elephant in the room that is this this creation. It'll be fine. I'm telling you, it's all gonna work out. More so than those poor drones get laid into. All right, so we probably want this to be sulfur, which means this needs to be crushed and enriched. So you need 10, you need as much crushed as you possibly can get and then enriched. I think we do the same thing where we split it and make sure one side is always enriched. like so. And then we connect this up to like this. Whoa, what is happening? This was a slowdown. So immense slowdown. What in the world happened there? Same thing here, where let's do output priority left for enriched. Copy that there. I feel like the distance is wrong. You want to combine the two enriched tracks. That is going the wrong way. So this is a line of only enriched, but it's very rarely enriched. Granted, 10% isn't that rare. I think we have another one of these. So this is output priority left for enriched. They actually do have to make... might be better to have these on two separate tracks and use reach inserters here, just so I can have the crushed come in at like a rapid rate. I guess I have this. So that's a line of enriched. And that only feeds into this, and that should have enough. I don't know if I'm going to be using, but have too much, perhaps. We'll split this so that a little bit goes here. I really think it's all kind of just falling apart at this last little bit, but it's fine. We're going to turn it on and it'll probably work. So then you produce all kinds of nonsense, right? I want this to connect over here, and then to go up and over. And if I do this, right, will that prioritize? They'll prioritize this one first, I think. I mean, I guess I could connect them here, right? And guarantee that it's prioritized. Input priority to the left. So we still have the same thing, but now it's guaranteed to be on the left. Now I'm trying to consider, is that everything? Would this work if I plugged it in right now? Kinda, maybe? I'm dealing with the sand. I'm dealing with the enriched vulcanite. This one should create enough enriched vulcanite to run all four of these. The only thing is if these hands get greedy. Greedy hands. You only need... Okay, you do need like a ton. You should... I do need to have those greedy hands. And I can't filter you. I have to change you to filter inserters. You know, I think we just plug it in and see what happens. It is 3 o'clock, so I need to be wrapping this up. So, what's the worst that could happen? It all explodes? It definitely wouldn't just like randomly happen. I'm sure. Okay, we do actually have to put the rest of the inserters down here. And then, yep, we just shove them in wherever. Perfect. I'm telling you, we're gonna plug this in and it's gonna work perfectly. There'll be no issues at all. Zero issues. And it'll go directly, nah, we don't want the landing pad. Landing pad doesn't help. It'll go directly into the spaceship, which still does not have enough fuel in it. It'll get there. One of these days it'll get there. See that? What is this pipe supposed to be? Water? I think that's the water pipe. I do have to connect up the water pipe. Things generally don't work if they're not hooked up. Then out here-ish. I'm one off. I'm always just one off. Okay, water is connected. Only issue is it's probably too much water. Let's, I don't think we disconnect the water. I'm hoping it just uses the water up there. Oh, and then I also do have to connect this line up, don't I? There we go. I think that'll work. Just don't quote me on that. I think it'll work. What I gotta do is just connect these bad boys up. I'm out of belts. What do you mean I'm out of belts? On the eve of my greatness? Really? I had to go all the way back down here and get some belts. Alright. How many meteors landed over here? Come on. I mean, I guess it's fine. Still really don't need all that much copper. You guys not out of repair packs yet? That last repair pack is lasting forever. There he goes. Okay. Come back down here. I don't think we need pipes. Probably don't need pipes. A couple hundred of those. We probably want some blue inserters. I guess I could take some pipes with me. You never know if I need some pipes. Should maybe take the rocket fuel too. I actually went through all the heavy oil. That's kind of scary. Can't even really make any more because the petroleum barrels are full. That is a scary thought. Probably fine. I'm sure. Like, I can always make more rocket fuel if I really need to. Can't imagine running out. So many beeps. I get worried when there's suddenly 14 locations notified. Okay. Now it's... Oh, these need to... I did not whitelist the Vulcanites. Hard for them to get anything done. Can't reach. Can't reach, it says. So anyway, nothing was happening. There we go. Okay, so this, it just starts crushing. 2 lanes is apparently maybe overkill, but starts crushing. And then this isn't actually connected to any power. There we go. I probably should double up these belts so that they're both about the same. Am I dealing with... I am dealing with the stuff here, right? And they should all run up here. Oh, I never connected the sulfur. That would do it. That would in fact do it. I was wondering, it felt like we were missing something. Of course, the sulfur. Hey, rocks. And then, well, I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but I have a plan. That's the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this was all the wrong way, wasn't it? Great. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I don't like that notification. No. Also, I will say, now that I'm finishing up, we got about 20 minutes left for whatever conquest you guys are currently on. This is spaghetti and a half right here. Maximum spaghetti. I was trying to hit a group of biters and they moved just as I shot them. Rip. Doesn't reach. Doesn't quite reach. Well, I guess I could do this, right? It's kind of nope. Just do it right here. Right here, you big dum dum. Oh yeah, this is. Wait, this isn't. Wait, no, this does need it. I just had some already pumped in. Okay, that's fine. So then these are working now. That's good. And then they throw out the trash. Is that the first sand? Sand 25%? 20% sand. Okay. And then these things are working. They're out of water. How are you out of water? Because wait. No, how are you out of... Oh. There we go. There we go. The first Vulcanite block, 78 hours in. But it's happening. Oh, the Vulcanite's being processed. It isn't a pipe dream. Wait, do we need that? Wait. I'm making vulcanite blocks. That's for Vulcan science, right? Have we not done any Vulcan science research? We must not have done any Vulcan science research up until this point. I assumed we had bootstrapped something at some point. I've also lost a construction bot along the way. Our precious little lads is just gone. No, that's fine. Whatever. I'm making landfills still. 200 sand for one landfill. Your first one came in 100 hours. We're doing pretty good then. Now to sit here and see if this ever clogs. From the looks of it, see these need more vulcanites. Oh, these probably are slower. These probably don't do 1 second. No, they're 10 seconds. Oh, I thought it was all 1 second all the way across the board. I'm a fool. I have a lot of extra ones of these. This should be like, I guess I could put another one of these down. I need like 5 more centrifuge. I don't know if I have the capability of making 5 centrifuge. I can make currently 0 centrifuge. I just need concrete. It's always the concrete. Sand, stone, and iron sticks. Gonna hand make about 9 billion of these real quick. Just make all of them. Whatever. And then, how much concrete do we actually have? Probably not that much. 194, yeah, nowhere near enough. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Yep, inventory is full of trash now. Good. Let's start cleaning up some of this vulcanite. Here, I'll take this. We're gonna put it here. So many beeps. So many bloops. Concrete. And then just mainly put in the sticks and the stones, sand, the power. I don't have any boxes. All the time, not have any boxes. I actually probably need 2 of these boxes. This is still not. Oh, it's still not connected to anything. It doesn't have enough sand either. Great. I need 3 boxes. You're going to make sand. Here's some rocks. Enjoy the sand. And while that's doing that, we have all these boxes. They're just full of extra stuff. Just mainly mash in some of this enriched vulcanite. Send these babies flying. These things work fast. Yeah, I definitely have this ratio in the complete opposite direction. My God. Still making sand? Still making sand. More bricks, more sticks. I'm gonna find more boxes of vulcanite. Okay, this is uncrushed vulcanite, which is arguably, what was it like? What was it? Shift C? Oh, there we go. Shift C helping out here. Gotta really fill up that box full of stone, though. Don't know if that's really what I want. Yeah, these are already full of vulcanites. Which is a shame. Yeah, we have too much crushed. That. It won't go in there. I don't know why I didn't want to go in there, but it wouldn't go in there. How much enriched do you have? Do you have any enriched? No enriched. You do have rocket fuel, though. Which I'm going to need. I want to leave this nightmare planet. No, that's 57 cargo sections. 69 cargo sections. Close, but no bananas. No bananas there. Here we come and grab... a couple of those, not too many. You should have enough stuff to get back to home base. Surely. Question is, how many vulcanite blocks will we have by the end of it? And the main issue is just it clogs up with the crushed. We got too much crushed. Too much crushed, not enough enriched. How's the concrete? I mean, there's probably like 100 concrete, right? 48 concrete. Yep, that's about 100 concrete. Anyway, I can actually put these boxes down now, so I'm not holding this nonsense. Fill this full of iron sticks. Fill this full of rocks. And then fill this also full of stone bricks. And now we'll very slowly make concrete. I can make 2 more centrifuge at the moment, but I need 5 total. Are you feeding the crushed back into the machines? Am I not doing that yet? You know what? You're totally right. That's what I forgot. I did have it feedback at some point, but when I added the 4 extra, I stopped that from happening. I deleted it essentially. Output priority to the left for enriched. That was my issue. This was supposed to feed back into the machines at some point. Now the question is where to do that. Like, I guess all the way back to there. Because this should be the priority to be used. I would think. See, I'm always forgetting something. Oh, you're gonna have it feed back into those machines. I was gonna have it feed back into the... But does it matter if we feed it back into these machines? I was just gonna feed it right back into the original line. So that current is probably more useful than the used. Just avoiding the ore. Oh yeah, I don't. we'll care about that barrel ore at some point, but maybe not right now. Input priority from the right. I hate building belts backwards because they don't work as well. Look, when we want to use this barrel, then we'll do something. But for right now. There we go. So it should... I mean, I guess we'll still have a ton of crushed. I mean, this doesn't really help with I mean, too much crushed. Don't think we process it enough. But at least it won't get stuck. Hopefully. Patient on the las. Yeah, I need to make that not. Why is this one alone? That one, it's 1 to 4. This one makes 4 enriched vulcanite, so that one lets the other 4 run. I was essentially going to have it's kind of like having a furnace that smelts iron and then a second furnace that smelts into the steel. This is the iron processing, that's the steel processing. This one also needs to be like expanded on. I just need to make more centrifuge, which means I need heat shielding. I don't know if I have any heat shielding. All things. No, I got some in here. Need more. Yeah, I got plenty of heat shielding. That puts me up to 4 centrifuge, so we're really just down. We just gotta wait for the last bit of concrete to come in. The last centrifuge. While we're working on that, I'll go ahead and move this around a little bit. This out of here, put a second one here instead. Not sure if this is the best way to do it, but then this one, actually this probably needs to be moved over some, because it probably needs to have something like this. Like that. And then let's just say this comes earlier. Right there. And then one of these. Why do you need one of these? Then a reach inserter. And then regular inserter. Oh, no, I do need one of these. Actually, I could just do this, couldn't I? Hold on. That kind of works out. And then just shove these full of sulfur since I don't really need them. I should have 2 of these running at all times, I believe. And if I made this better looking, it could be 3. Maybe 4, who knows. Now that this is clogged up, I still need that last bit of concrete. Which I do have, that's all I need. I say is nature finally takes me. No, really, nature. I think nature's trying to kill me right now. No good pollen. Alright. They do this. 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 And that should double our production, maybe. A little bit. I mean, there's some stuff happening over there, but we ignore that. We look at the good factory. The king of all factories. Oh wait, we actually have to turn these on. That'll work. Watch as our vulcanite blocks soar through the sky. Oh wow, those the iron. Oh, that hurts. That hurts on the old iron. I mostly just want to see the vulcanite blocks. Can I just see vulcanite blocks? There we go. So going from, let's look at it like an hour. You've not increased the vulcanite block production any. Doesn't seem right. We've doubled, well, I guess because I was feeding these stuff for a while, so I guess it kind of skewed things, maybe. Yeah, our Vulcan processing should be through the roof right now. There's our circle. We're ready to go. We are at 3:30, so this is about where where it ends. I think, I mean, we kind of have vulcanite blocks. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's doubled now. It went from 50 to 100, thereabout. Hey, the iron ore. We got a waveform going on here. Someone's got a sine wave with our iron ore production. It's mostly just been an issue in the last little bit, seemingly. It's living the good old days of 4 hours ago when we had plenty of iron. No, we're making 1.8 a minute. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's for the. That's because it's for 10 hours, of course. We're making 95 a minute. Oh, new iron. Oh yeah, that's true. We should now have access to a ton of iron over here, like 3 or 4 patches. I think we made some good progress. We made literally 0 science progress, and considering the name of this was "It's Actually Science Time," it's a little disappointing. We gotta be close, right? We can't be far off. I've built both planets that we needed for science. Logistics strong boxes. We're fighting for our lives. I mean, that's true. But at the same time, think of the science. Think of the, you know, where's the nukes? Think of the nukes. That's what we really want. The Corvex. Yeah, someone mentioned that it's very similar to Corvex. I believe that. Oh, good old Corvex. We can make bugs? Capsules that deploy friendly spitter units? I can have my own army of nonsense. That's great. My question is, why is it behind 100 hours of gameplay? We really want the railgun, I think. Railgun needs material science, and material science is what? Material science is made with material catalogs. I gotta call up Sears. I gotta go get a nice catalog, apparently. What are these? What do you mean, material catalogs are made out of testing data, cold thermodynamics data. It's made out of a material testing pack. I don't know. I really do not know. But I think we did good. I mean, the rocket ship is filling up. We've already got 1.3K. And each of these is how much science? 6 Vulcan. It's 1 to 2, no, it's 2 to 1. So yeah, we just divide that in half. We essentially have 700 red science just waiting to happen. The science is so close. I can taste it. We just gotta get this stuff back to, you know, our hometown. Good old classic Navis. And then we gotta send that and the Cryonite Rods to space. And then we'll have everything. Well, science will finally be done. Really need to disconnect this because I'm gonna land and it's gonna send those Kovacs blocks or whatever they are, vulcanite blocks, into the ice machine. I can't. There we go. That works. We don't even send them here. We send them straight to orbit. Oh, that's true. We could send them straight to orbit. Do we need them for anything else? I suppose not. Unless we need to make pyroflux, in which case we need rocks. But yeah, we could send them straight to orbit. What's orbit even looking like nowadays? We need them in Navis. Oh, this is actually full. Lane pad still has stuff in it. Oh, pyroflux smelting. I see. And then we gotta actually build these plasma generators if we actually want to get the right stuff. Just have to go to space and put a bunch of this stuff down. But we gotta be close. The cusp is nearly here, surely. I mean, they're not speedy fast. They could be better, sure, but for someone who's never done this, I think it's okay. Once we're in like the end game where you need actually I guess I gotta scroll down a lot farther. Once we need like 1,000 of them or something crazy, I guess we need 5,000 over 60 seconds. Then it'll be fine. Then we'll worry about making it better. But for the time being, I believe it should be okay. It's too late. I've turned the bots off. I'm being haunted by a ghost. Put down some extra. Down some extra power poles. Why are we being attacked? We're attacked somewhere. Oh, it's the southern wall. They had it covered. It's just a little bit of vomit on the walls. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. Perfectly fine. Why would he do this? Why would he break? Oh, that's just... Oh, that, like, causes screen flickering, like, nonsense. Like, yeah, not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Alright. I think that's where we ended. We made some progress. We have the smelting actually up. Like last time, it's not crazy fast. But over time, it will fill up a rocket ship full of science, and that's what we really need. This is probably mostly a standstill, isn't it? Yeah. We got 25,000, so that's 12,000 science over there. Thank you, One Meteorite, for doing this. Very cool. Glad to have you. Definitely didn't ruin everything we were trying to work on. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Delete, please. That's good. No deletion. We'll delete it next time. I don't know why I suffer for the things that I do. I just try and do a little bit of the old I guess I really could just stand on this belt It will eventually take me back around. Well, it's gonna put me there. Why would you do this? Alright, you know what? Just we're just gonna end it. I've had enough of this bullying. Too much bullying. We'll come back next time and we'll finally glue all this together to get red science going and blue science and all the nice science, and I actually don't know where we're going after that. I guess we gotta start making material testing packs so we can make orange science so we can make the railgun. I suppose that's next on the agenda. And maybe I'll get, I'll make some dumb decisions and go and grab that rocket ship. Who knows? It's a fun time. I enjoy doing this every week. I definitely, it would have been way worse if I was doing this solo the whole time. We did it, science. It's true. We have blue boxes. We have a different kind of blue box. The stream is success. It took nearly 4 hours, but we did a small amount of science. It's good. Next time, we'll hopefully do tons of science. And hopefully, I can go... I'm so behind on editing stuff. I need to go... I have none of the streams edited. It's a slow mod. I didn't realize it was going to be this slow. I saw it was like, oh, you can go into space? I didn't think it would take us 100 hours to get a spaceship. It's a little unfortunate, but that's just kind of what it is, I suppose. The spinning more working. Alright, well, I have to go render, I guess edit and render out. I don't even have the... Do I even have the last FTL stream? I don't think I have the last FTL stream up. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I definitely don't. I have it sitting in my renderer right now to edit. I can see it right here. I can see where I took a phone call at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, I gotta go edit all this stuff. It's been really fun. Thanks for sticking around and helping and watching and chit-chatting. We'll be back Tuesday to do FTL, and hopefully I'll actually have time to do FTL. I should have time Tuesday. I just had a lot of work and family related stuff this week. But that's where we're gonna end it. Thanks, everyone. And until next time, I guess I will see you guys later.